We have so much to catch everyone up on.
It's been a crazy ride.
As you can tell, new truck.
New truck.
And a new something behind us.
It's not a boat trailer.
We got some splaining to do. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. I guess this is episode 7.
Episode 7. Already?
Yep, and it starts right now. I'm not trying to say that's the moral of the story.
I am. Woo-wee! What a crazy last 6 months. So many changes have been taking place.
It has been a busy 6 months, and we have to catch everyone up on what we've been doing.
Yes. Sit down, relax, because this might take a moment.
Okay, so I guess it even started before we went on our trip where we rented the RV, our travel trailer. It started in the kitchen because we had the kitchen torn up by then, didn't we?
Yeah, you started tearing up the kitchen, I think, like the last 2 weeks of my prep for my show. So end of October, and then early November is when it was completely... No! October 31st, Halloween, was the day that people came in and tore up the tile. So it was torn up before that.
Okay. So let's say beginning of November, we started tearing up the kitchen, and that's been taking up a lot of our time, or had been taking up a lot of our time. Right before Thanksgiving is when we rented that travel trailer?
Yeah,
is that right?
The week prior, yeah.
Okay.
That's so fun.
So it's been about 6-7 months since then, right?
Yeah.
Is that about right?
About 6 months.
Okay. So what have we done since then?
Man.
What major things?
What major things?
Finished the kitchen.
Yes, we finished the kitchen.
Still waiting on flooring.
Yes, that's the last step. Flooring and final touches.
Okay.
And then the house on the inside will be done after 7 years.
That's been a long
renovation.
Yes.
Hey, do you want to buy another foreclosure?
No, we're done with that. Been there, done that.
Done.
Time for new things.
Shut down.
Okay, so we obviously bought a new truck.
So we sold my car.
Sold the Lexus.
Sold the Lexus.
We sold it back to Lexus.
Yes. And then we traded in the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
We had some fun in the Titan. A lot of adventures.
It was a good truck.
It was a good truck.
We didn't show you guys on our last video when we were pulling that travel trailer, but we were struggling.
Oh yeah.
Or the truck was struggling.
The truck was.
It was really screaming.
Yeah, almost the whole way. It was at like that 4 or 5 RPM, and it was getting what, like 4 or 5 miles.
Yeah, it kept downshifting, and I think we averaged 6 miles a gallon.
Yeah, it was
during
insane.
That truck. It was terrible. The truck was, it was working hard.
Which means we had to stop for gas a lot, and we were new to the whole trailer pulling. Therefore, we had to go in and out of gas stations, and that was an adventure that we don't want to do much.
So we traded a truck. This is a 2019 Ford F350
Platinum.
We have, sorry that there's multiple police cars towing. It looks like trying to tow a guy. So we bought it in what, March?
Yes.
March of 2020.
March 2020.
So I'm not sure when we're going to put this video out. So, but March of 2020. This is when coronavirus was happening. We bought it online. Got a great deal because it's a 2019, and then of course because all the dealerships were struggling, it was basically an offer we couldn't refuse. So.
Right.
Good to go there.
And that was probably about, 6 months ahead of schedule, so we weren't even planning on getting a truck until October.
Yeah, opportunity presented itself.
So yeah, the opportunity presented itself. My Lexus sold for a really good price back to Lexus, and they were offering a really good trade on the Titan, and we're like, you know what? We're gonna do it.
Yeah, and a crazy price on this truck.
Crazy price.
And then shortly thereafter, we still weren't planning on buying a fifth wheel, which we bought a fifth wheel.
2 weeks later.
We were still thinking October, November-ish.
Yeah, the fifth wheel was pushing it more. So yeah,
towards the end of the year.
The Tampa RV show was the big goal. So that's February.
But it was, again, dropping prices, crazy dealer pricing during this whole coronavirus shutdown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was an offer that we couldn't refuse, or it was a deal we couldn't refuse.
And yet again, we were at home and we did everything online. That's the beauty of it. Both the sales, we didn't have to leave the home except just to pick it up.
Yeah, we did everything by text or email.
Text and email, and we had like, for the truck, we had like 5 dealerships going against each other, all via text. We had spreadsheets. It took us about, 11 hours to drum up a deal?
Yeah, we just spent a day.
Spent a whole day?
Spent the full day just negotiating, mostly via text, sometimes phone calls and stuff.
And then the trailer, we knew who we wanted to go through. We wanted to go through Lazy Days. They just happened to have 6 of our trailers on their lot. So we said, what's your best?
And that was our negotiating point, is they had 6 of the same trailer on their lot, which they've never had before. We've been watching for quite some time, and with them having that many, we knew that they were going to start trying to get rid of them off the lot. So we were able to get a great deal, and we were able to pull the trigger.
Yes. So we are officially RVers.
I guess so.
Well, I guess it's travel trailers, but it's easier to say RVers.
So we have our first trip coming up that we're going to. We have it in a storage unit. It's nice. It's undercover. But we have our first trip coming up. And where are we going on our first trip?
We are going over to Ormond Beach, Florida. So Daytona Beach area. We just wanted to do like a quick shakedown trip. There's not many sites open right now because of the pandemic that's going on. They did allow us to book, so fingers crossed they let us keep our reservations.
If not, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll just go on beach.
So it's a quick 3-day,
yeah,
3 or 4 day trip, and
see how we like it,
and just to see how the trailer performs.
See if we can break it.
Yeah, I mean, it's under bumper to bumper warranty for a year, so if something happens, we'll just take it right back to the dealership. But
like, put the slide out like we normally would. If it breaks, we'll take it in.
The next few trips are not so much going to be adventure trips, they're all going to be shakedown trips. So this is shakedown trip numero uno. Thanks for coming along with us.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, so you think the cats are used to us traveling?
I don't know if they're used to us traveling.
Well, they're used to us traveling. They're just not used to traveling with us.
That's true.
So they know something's going on with all the packing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
So, how much time did you put into that yesterday?
What, Candy Crush?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of time.
All right. All right, you ready to do this?
I guess so. Hold on, I'm in the middle of the game.
You know what's... Hey, you know what's going on?
Done.
Yeah? You know we're going on a trip? Little do you know that you're coming with us. Huh?
He's like, I don't want to go.
Got all our food?
I do. It's like 3 days worth of, I have another bag too, but this is like 3 days worth of food.
3 days worth of food.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Saving money.
Good. Better than going out to eat.
Right.
All right, you ready to get the cats?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna get Mickey? All right. These guys are gonna be so pissed.
They're gonna be so angry.
All right. All right, let's go, Bella.
You got him?
Oh, he's mad already. I may have to do this without the camera on. We ready?
Ready. Oki's angry and she's squeaking.
Okay, you know what?
She doesn't want to go.
You know what? I'm gonna put this down. Let's put Mickey in first. Let's put Mickey in first.
She's angry. I have to stay with her then.
Okay, then I'll come back in. I'll grab Bella and shut the lights off.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, she's so heavy.
So we've learned that we have to keep them apart because Bella, our black cat, will attack Mickey, our not so black cat.
Oh, she's doing little meows. Mickey.
She's mad.
Mickey, where's your voice?
Mickey.
It's probably in the way. Mickey, Mickey, Mickey.
So here's something maybe our fellow travelers or RVers can help us with. This is the first 1,000 Trails resort or RV park that we've ever stayed at. We got a 13-month membership for free. As we pull in, it seems like on the map that this first section up here is nothing but RVs, similar to what we have, right? Jamie's taking some video out here so you can kind of see what we're talking about.
It's nice and busy.
So there's your playground. I mean, it's nice. It's playground, pickleball, tennis courts, volleyball court. Now we are coming off the quarantine, so they just opened everything back up. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know, but this is the first time we ever booked 3,000 Trails. But if you notice up here, this is pretty full over here. But as we come around, look how sparse it is. And I know they're probably still doing distancing and stuff, but there's a couple of RVs right next to each other. But there's obviously a lot of open spots here. Size doesn't really matter because there's big rigs pretty much everywhere. Looks like all of them have full hookups. So they put us over in this other section. Now there are some travel trailers here, but these folks look like they've been here for a while, so they look pretty permanent. But most of these are permanent mobile homes. Actually, what, 99% of them
Back here, yeah.
here are. This is all residents, and they set us up right here, right next to their clubhouse back here for the residents. I mean, everyone around here has been extremely friendly, helpful. Everything's been great, but it's just weird that they have us back here with all the permanent residents
Next to the clubhouse.
right next to the clubhouse when all of the other campers are in the front area. So let us know for 1,000 Trails people that book. Do you guys call the resort? Do you guys just go online? Do you do it through the website, or do you just log into your 1,000 Trails account? Because that's what we did. And if we're doing that wrong, let us know. That way,
So I can adjust the next 2 trips.
yeah. So anyway, just thought we'd share that with you guys.
Okay, look. I'm recording us recording. Us recording. Recording. Us recording. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yes,
Is it a triple?
Like, sounds good to me.
Is it? It's a goocher.
A goocher. I don't know what that is. That's probably
That's old.
something bad.
No, it's old people talk. One thing we've noticed right away is we didn't get a coat of wax on our cap, which we should had. If you look, it's love bug season here in Florida, and the thing's coated with bugs. So we'll have to put it, when we put it back in storage after a couple of days, we'll clean the cap up really well and get a coat of wax on it to help protect it against bug stainage. And also, it'll keep it easier to clean. We already did the truck, which makes it really nice and easy to clean.
I kind of found something that is kind of disheartening, but it's fixable. Let me show you. Right here, babe.
So once you know it, we just posted on Instagram our first Shakedown video, and no news is good news so far, but Jamie just pointed this out. She just got done fixing a shower, and we wiped this up quite a bit. But so there's water leaking from under here. So now what does that mean? Does that mean that there's a leak behind here in the fixture, or where the plumbing comes in and attaches to the fixture and it's coming out? Or is it water that was in the shower, it got in behind the fixture and now it's just dripping out? Hopefully that's it. And hopefully there's no water behind this shower enclosure here. The thing that we're toying with now, we're trying to decide is, do we take this back to the dealership for something like this, or should we just handle it ourselves? I guess the strategy is going to be, let's go ahead and take this off ourselves, take a look back there, see if there is indeed water leaking where the plumbing comes in and attaches to the fixture. If that's the case, maybe we'll have the dealer fix it. If it's just water getting behind this fixture, then we'll just put everything back together and re-caulk it, reseal it up, so that way water doesn't get behind there while we're showering. I think that's gonna be our strategy. What do you think?
Look how big this bathroom is. I just want to put my 2 cents in. Let's hope for the best. I hope it's just the caulkwork and not a leak.
What do you think, though? You think we should take this apart ourselves and try?
Yeah, why not? We're handy people.
Yeah.
We renovated a whole house. I think we can handle a faucet.
Okay. Then that's what we're gonna do. So we'll tackle that. I mean, it seems to be slowing down or stopping. It was going quite a bit, and now it's just a couple of drips. So I think number 2, I don't think it's the fixture leaking like you said, or I'm sorry, I don't think it's the fixture leaking. I think it's what you originally said. Water's getting behind there, it's gathering, and now it's dripping out.
Listen to your wife, folks.
That's not the moral. I'm not trying to say that's the moral of the story.
I am.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll tackle that next weekend when we're not RVing, when it's in storage. We'll tackle it. This is probably gonna be windy. We weren't planning on going to the beach today, but we were taking the drive down A1A.
Beachfront Avenue.
And we just couldn't resist. So we're just gonna
Be impromptu. Spontaneous.
go put our feet in. That's all we're gonna do.